Okay folks, let's see what we can do with this. This was given to me by one of my workmates, but I don't have these because I'm trying to keep my body from gaining weight, because I do tend to gain weight quite readily, but it's hard to lose weight once I've gained it. And I've taken a lot of effort losing weight and keeping it off, and really most people that lose weight end up gaining it back. It's like 90% of dieters go through that, and I don't want to go through that. I haven't got enough money to buy bigger underwear and bigger shirts, bigger pants. I can't afford that. I've only got what I've got. Being thin is not something that comes naturally to me. My body isn't naturally made like that. It tends to gain, and I do have a large appetite. I do enjoy my food, but I don't enjoy the getting big, so I have to fucking watch my weight. Otherwise it could just catch up on me. And these are full of calories. It doesn't have it on the packaging. It might have it on the multi-pack that it came in. This is just a single piece. It's just a treat. Most people at my work absolutely love treats. I don't know why they bother, but this is it. It's a Freddo. So I'm going to use it as a demo piece anyway. So I found a use for it apart from its original intention, which is to be eaten. I just can't tolerate getting fat. It actually feels annoying. I get really uncomfortable, feeling like my pants are getting tight and my shirt, not my shirt so much, but my pants, and I don't like it, folks. No, I forgot to switch it on negative positive reversal. I forgot about that. But yeah, I just don't eat treats anymore very often. And I just tend to gain weight. And I don't want to gain. I hate gaining weight. It's yuck. It's horrible. It feels awful. And I used to be really big once, and I used to feel really uncomfortable in my own skin big time. It was really awful. Not being able to control my weight, not being able to control being a bra size such as a 14 E cup. I was an E cup, folks, and now I'm probably down to a size B or an A cup, which is more manageable. I don't feel as uncomfortable in my skin as I did when I was an E cup. Don't want to be an E cup, folks. It's really uncomfortable. I do think that colour isn't what we want, the red. But yeah, I was really uncomfortable in my own skin, and I had to wear proper bras to make me feel a bit less awkward about my body. And really, I just don't like being large. So I've decided to sacrifice having treats even when everyone else has them. That's the thing at work. No one seems to diet. You're either fat or you're thin, or in between, but you always have a treat no matter what your status. And it's like no one seems to care about their weight. You know, what happens and all that. Now that's come up looking shit. I think we're too red. So, but people just put too much importance on treats instead of, some people are morbidly obese, and but it's not easy to lose weight. That's the thing, and I guess it's easy to give up because being fat isn't fun, but it's not an easy thing to get rid of. For me, I don't like it. I can't tolerate it. And I'm one of the 10% who managed to keep the weight off indefinitely. Very fortunate, folks. And that's come up looking better. The colour in that looks a lot nicer, a lot more. I don't know if I like it. If I like that one, looks a bit too reddish, and this one looks really quite interesting. Going to make it into a movement piece. But yeah, I just hate the way people at work are so la-di-da about their bodies. You know, like, I'm really envious of the thin people who don't need to diet, who really can just eat McDonald's and eat treat food all the time, and they don't gain like I do, and I get really envious as well. I wish I didn't have to skip my treats. I wish I didn't have to do that, folks, to maintain an ideal weight, because I was going up and up and up and up and up, and I just couldn't control it. Unfortunately, I got to see a dietitian on the NDIS because, hey, I'm disabled, folks. But basically, I got to see a dietitian, and that was when I managed to make inroads into my weight gain. But weight gain is something I find abhorrent. I think it's a problem with partly to do with my undiagnosed high-functioning autism. I actually find I get annoyed when I feel like I'm getting fat, and I find my body getting fatter and feeling tight in my clothing is really quite annoying. It's frustrating for me, so I don't like it. And yet most people just can either not worry about getting fat, or they've just got a faster metabolism than I have. I wish I had the metabolism, folks, because I really do enjoy my food. I do have a large appetite, but I have to curb that appetite. I have to control it. It's hard. It's really difficult for me to control my appetite. It's kind of looking really quite interesting. It looks a bit blendy though. It looks a bit too green. I don't like it. Looks shit house. Looks like a nice shape. But yeah, I just don't like being big anymore. I don't want to be large. I don't want to be a fucking plus size again like I used to be. It really is uncomfortable, folks. But yeah, some people just don't need to exercise. That's another thing I do. I try to put in 10,000 steps at least a day on my step counter on my phone or phones. So I try to keep an eye on how much exercise I'm doing roughly. And that's come up looking quite interesting. Looks a bit wishy-washy though. I think I made it too wishy-washy, and it looks too, I don't know if I like it or not. But yeah, I just don't eat these treats, folks, anymore. I don't have any. I prioritise weight loss maintenance over having a treat. I just had a treat a couple of weeks ago, or nearly 2 weeks ago, and it's just fucking made me feel a bit big around the legs, like between the legs, like rubbing together. It's really uncomfortable for me. So I really hate that feeling like I've just gained something, and it's making me annoyed, causing me to feel frustrated and uncomfortable in my own skin. But it would be nice if I did have a fast metabolism, folks. Or if I could do exercise that's more efficient. Like, I want to get in touch with my partner Luigi, who I'm missing, and I can't find where he is. And I want to enjoy having a sex life with him when we get married. And I feel that sex is a lot better as far as exercise goes. Walking is slow and inefficient, and it's no fun, and sex is a lot harder and more faster burning weight loss, and you get more out of it. So maybe after I have a problem I have is that I've gone through menopause. I'm postmenopausal. It's not going to be easy to have sex unless I have maybe hormone replacement therapy and personal lubricant to make it happen. And that's really sad that I missed out on the best years of my life, that I'd never got to be with my partner Luigi, and I forgot to set the negative positive reversal. It's meant to reverse the colours. Yeah, looks interesting. I don't like it. I do think maybe there should be there's a bit of yellow there, but the rest of the yellow is gone. Maybe we'll add some yellow as a background colour. We've got red, that's the thing, we need yellow. Yeah, looks interesting, the colour in that. Freddo. This sunlight's getting annoying again. All this fucktardery. Trying to get on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9, and it's proving to be more difficult than I thought. I don't know which way is going to be the best way to display this. I do think maybe it's this way, folks. Freddo. But yeah, treats, I like them and that taste good. Not so good for the body when they end up on your fucking body. But hopefully if I get in touch with Luigi and we get to get it on in the bedroom after all these decades being away from each other, well, hopefully I won't need to be so fucking pedantic about my diet or about my step count. I'll be doing something I actually enjoy that's actually got more value in it, calorie burning wise, and something that's fun. It's fun and it's enjoyable and it's bonding. To do with bonding with your partner, more ways than one. After we get married, of course. But yeah, treats are indeed a popular thing in my workplace. Most of the people are disabled, so a lot of people with intellectual disability, I guess they don't think much about their body, their weight gain and that, unless of course their carers put them on a fucking strict diet. But most of them don't seem to be on a diet. But anyway, enough of that. I think we can now call this demo quits.